Hello, and welcome to a special Christmas edition of the Central Sports Pod. Today, we're going to be doing hot takes only. All right, I'm Ted.
I'm Sam.
I'm Brant.
I'm Gamarion.
Let's get it started.
Hot takes only.
Hot takes only. All right, would you care to share our first one, Brant?
Yeah. So first we are going to have Kai Molson.
These are all viewer hot takes. It's going to be a 30-second hot take, and then we're going to have a minute to discuss, and then we'll decide what we think of the take.
Kai.
Are we rating them a W or an L?
Yup.
Kai said Peyton Manning over Tom Brady purely as an all-time quarterback, and then I'll get into some of the facts. Kai said he has more MVPs, beat Tom Brady multiple times, better passer ratings, and led the highest scoring team of all time through a season. And he threw for 55 touchdowns and 5,500 yards in a season for 2 NFL records, which gap Brady significantly, and did all this with less Hall of Fame weapons offensively. Super Bowls are a team achievement, whereas MVPs are a single-person achievement.
I'm going to be honest, I think maybe skill-wise, I think I agree with that take, but as like a player and as a leader, I disagree.
I wouldn't go that he's a better all-time quarterback. I mean, maybe we could go the route of he was the better quarterback and Brady was more system quarterback. Not say Brady's a system quarterback, obviously.
Oh, yeah, he's not.
He was the best all-time quarterback ever, but I mean, I could maybe go the route of agreeing with that Peyton Manning was the most skilled. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I mean, you got to, if we're talking about Peyton Manning, then you'd have to throw Aaron Rodgers in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree.
Come on, what do you think?
I disagree.
We know you have some takes about some quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is way better, in my opinion. He has way more Super Bowls. He led his team 31 to at halftime.
28-3.
28-3 at halftime.
Yeah.
That was a
More of a
crazy
clutch
comeback.
player.
And I mean that right there, that's just pure Brady. That's not
Yes.
we're not that doesn't show all time, doesn't show anything except he is the best football player ever in my eyes.
I mean,
Yes.
even though Julian Edelman's a great wide receiver, I mean, he also played quarterback in college, so that's something there.
Yeah, that's just
100%.
All right.
Brady
Do we
Brady
give
and
it
Gronk.
a W or an L?
L.
I say
giving
L.
I'm going L.
Giving it
Come
an
on,
L.
Kai, we need better.
All right. Our next hot take is going to come from a viewer of the podcast named Abe, and this is hot take. Take a listen.
My name is Messi, and my football hot take is that Sadio Mane is the best soccer player of all time because he has a baby, his wife is really hot, and he donates to his village.
All right. It's an interesting hot take.
Very.
I think his reasoning got a little off track. I think and let's mind you, his wife. It is known that he was like paying for school while she was like 15 or 16. So it's a bit bit iffy. She's like 10 years younger than him. But if we are strictly looking at the skills of the players, I don't hate that. Brant, what do you think?
Does he mean African or greatest of all time?
African.
I don't disagree at all. Obviously, as a Liverpool fan, I'm going to have a little bias, but
Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sadio was great all around, though. I mean, you look at what he did. I mean, Jurgen back in the day had a very pressing system, and I would say that Sadio did a great job at that, and he also had the ability to score and pass great and dribble. And I mean, you look at the trio they had back then with Firmino, Salah, and Mane. I think if you take Mane out of that, then they wouldn't have been as good. And I think you can see even now that they've taken a step down since he left for Bayern and now Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I think.
I think the argument is.
I think the argument is solid. I think it's Salah or Mane. But I think where, like, in my opinion, I think I actually kind of agree with this take because Mane's like done a lot for Senegal. I think slightly more than Salah has done for Egypt.
Yeah.
Like Mane, like they got the AFCON a few years ago. Maybe they've gotten it multiple times. I'm not sure. I have to check on that. But I think he's been more of a leader in his national team. And then when you look at like club, during that Champions League run, there's an argument they were equally like as important. I mean, Sadio Mane did eventually, I mean, not during that Champions League run, but a few years later, did get nominated for the Ballon d'Or. So it's like, I think it's kind of a W take.
I mean, I think you look at the Madrid game too, and Courtois was playing amazing in that, by the way. But Mane had so many chances to score there in that game.
Yeah.
And thing is, I would maybe say that Mane's been better for his national team, but on a club level, I'd have to go Salah.
I think Salah on the club level, but Mane is definitely higher.
So we're
And
giving
his
it-
take was-
Are we giving it a W or an L?
W take.
I'm gonna go.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna go
W.
I think W.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
a
don't
very
know
solid take.
soccer ball, but I think it's W take from what
Yeah.
you
It's
guys
actually,
said.
we call it football overseas.
Football. Yeah,
Football.
football.
All right. Our
FU
next
with
hot
that.
take. I believe, Sam, you have our next hot take.
I do, and this one is hot. So
Whew, steaming.
be ready. All right, so this next hot take is from another viewer, Michael Edelman, and he didn't give me a lot of reasoning, but I think there's an argument for the take. And for this one, we're gonna be Ted and I are gonna try and be defending this take, and you guys are gonna try and say why the take is invalid.
Ooh.
My hot take is that the 2015-2016 Warriors are a worse team than the current Oklahoma City Thunder.
So a very red hot take.
It's a take. I think the one thing about the take is like we don't see how this Thunder team, like, will they become a dynasty? We don't know. But I think the reason why I think the Thunder is a better team, because we're arguing for it, I think it's really just A, they've started the season off hotter, and B, they haven't had all their stars on the court together. They're like supposedly starting five, hasn't played any minutes together this season. So we actually don't even know what their true potential is. And we saw the Warriors and they were good, but this Thunder team's equal without all their starters.
And I would say that these two teams are really comparable just based off of their history. I mean, last year, Thunder won their first championship, and now they're looking to be one of the best teams in NBA history. That's the same way that the Warriors were. And I think that in this modern era of basketball, the Thunder team are playing it so well, and such as a team, which we don't see that a lot, where a team has no weaknesses anywhere. And I mean, the Thunder, they do have some struggles from behind the arc at times, but the Thunder are worse.
What do you guys think going against this take?
I think we can argue against that because, I mean, obviously the team aspect, they had Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green that were all insane, and Steph Curry was the backbone of that team with Klay was right there with him, and so was Draymond at that time. I mean, Draymond could do a little bit of everything, like especially defense, which is what they needed at that time. And I think, honestly, even if they lost that finals, which I'm pretty sure they did, am I right?
The Warriors?
Yeah.
That was a 3-1 comeback.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Comeback.
But still,
I mean, that was against one of the greatest players.
you
of all
have
time.
Yeah.
I mean,
LeBron
yeah, you-
James
LeBron
on that
James,
team.
the
I mean,
greatest.
I don't
Wilt
know. I
wasn't
don't
on
know
there,
if
but-
anybody's beating that
No,
form of
not the
LeBron right
greatest.
there.
No, Will is the GOAT, but yeah.
Michael Jordan's
Go
the GOAT.
home.
Nah, I don't agree with this take. Best point guard of all time, Klay Thompson and Draymond, just unbeatable. They just lost to
The Spurs.
I think one of the youngest teams.
Yeah.
Wembananas. Yeah, and I don't think they're gonna be. They're probably like a top 15 team of all time.
All right.
Top
The
15.
Thunder, I would
Thunder.
argue, if they keep on this
have the
trajectory,
potential to be better.
they are top 5, top 3. So why don't we just have a little off track thing here? Do you think the Thunder are gonna do it? Do you think
No.
they're gonna break
No.
the record?
No.
No.
They just lost to the Spurs. Like,
All right.
I mean, I don't. Think
wait, how much loss do they have right now?
Two.
Two.
Oh.
They're
All right.
20 and 2. I think.
So do
they're not beating
we
it.
think this take is a W or an L? I'm
L
gonna go
take.
L take.
I'm gonna go L.
L take.
I don't think it's that far off, but I think we can't say that the Thunder are better until at the end of the season.
Yes.
I think that the Warriors team was so good, and they definitely should have won that finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's on them. I'm not
All
saying
right.
the refs.
Our next hot take comes from another fan of the channel. Actually, my neighbor, in fact. Got Graham Wise take. Let's hear it.
My name's Graham Wise, and my hot take is that Big Ben Roethlisberger is a top 3 QB of all time. His strength, passing, his precision, his leadership of a team is rivaled by absolutely no one. Maybe Tom Brady, maybe John Elway, but outside of that, really, it's never even really been challenged. So I think for that reason, by far, Big Ben is a lock for top 3.
All right.
So I want
I
to say
think
something.
that
I've
is-
seen a clip of him throwing an absolute dot, and he was just scrambling around the pocket and just threw it in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. It was just insane.
And I want to talk about this. I think what a lot of people do is they make rankings off of pure. They see a cool highlight of them. They're like, "Oh man, that's the
like
GOAT."
Cam Newton, yeah.
Yeah, like someone did with Cam Newton over there in that corner.
I've watched almost every game.
Cam Newton was in his prime when you were in
All right,
kindergarten.
let's get back to the topic. Let's get back to the topic.
I think this is a terrible take. I think I can name 3 better. I would say Tom Brady is up there. I would say Peyton Manning. I would say Drew Brees is even better than Big Ben.
That's
And then
an argument for another
I would
day.
say John Elway too. Even
Yeah, and then you got some like Dan Marino, some of the old guys.
Joe Montana.
Kamarion, as a high school football player, would he be in your top 3 quarterbacks you want at quarterback?
I mean, personally, like, if we want to win, no. But like, I like his play style. I would want him
All
as
right.
my quarterback.
So I think it's an L take.
We're all
take.
gonna go
L take.
All right,
with an L. And then our next
And
take comes
Sam, you have
from.
your last take.
I have a take from Grayson Berkeley, another viewer.
This is Grayson Berkeley. My hot take is that the Houston Texans are the only team in the AFC that are capable to go to the Super Bowl because not many teams in the playoffs right now have an elite defense like the Houston Texans. You could maybe say the Broncos, but otherwise some of these teams are just mediocre defenses. And the Texans even have a pretty good offense, but I just don't think teams like the Jaguars can go all the way. I don't think the Broncos or the Patriots are really proven. And those other teams I don't think they have the capabilities to beat the Texans when it matters. So thanks for your time. That's my hot take.
Do you think
I like it.
I
that
kind of like
the Texans defense has a chance to be a top 10 defense of all time?
They are so good.
They're a very
I
good
know.
defense.
They are
Dominant.
insane.
Josh Allen, MVP from last year. Oh my gosh, they just put him in a box.
I know. Like
know.
the thing with this take is that like I think it's a little extreme saying they're the only one that's capable of going to the Super Bowl. Because I think the Bills are the other team that, in my opinion, are the ones who are capable of winning it.
They
And
are
I've
my
said-
Super Bowl
I've said
pick
my
at this
other hot
point.
takes before.
The Bills.
But the Texans are a scary an AFC team, especially if they eventually get like a lower seed. If they get a higher seed, the AFC might run through Texas. It might run through Houston. Like, they are so good. And like, yeah, their offense is all right, but their defense, it's just next level.
All right.
And I think a lot of people
I
are-
think their
it's
offense
good,
is
but,
just
like,
pretty bad,
it's-
bro.
Some people are
Yeah,
underrating
CJ Stroud.
playoff CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
When he was in the playoffs, I think as a rookie, 2 years ago now, he was very good. And people underrate CJ Stroud, but believe me, come playoff time,
Do you think they should draft a receiver? Or
No.
I think
Tank
running
Dell.
back?
Remember, they still have Tank Dell.
Is he coming back when?
I don't know. I don't think he's coming back for the rest of the season. But
No.
next season, like Tank Dell
Yes.
is one of those players who I feel so bad for him because he's so good. We've seen what he can do. And then he just gets injured, and it's such a bad injury.
But his injury
and I
was
and
Orr.
I mean
His injury
Yeah.
was Orr.
I think that we would have to. I mean, if I were the Texans, I would definitely be looking at a receiver round 2, round 3.
I don't think that's a bad take, but I just don't like their offensive line very much. They
Yeah.
don't have what it takes to protect.
Yeah, if anything, they need to
I
focus
think-
on O-line.
Yeah.
I
O-line.
think the Patriots have a better chance, even the Broncos, of making it.
Ooh, okay. Do we think it's a W or an L take?
W take.
I'm going W.
W.
First
I
W
think
take.
it would be an
I
L.
think majority rules is a W take.
W
All
take.
right. That's it for our hot takes. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Happy Hanukkah. We wish you a Happy Kwanzaa.
Are we gonna sing the song?
And we're gonna end with a Christmas carol.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Peace.